Real talk. Do you ever feel like your gear is holding you back? Like you can't do the shoots that you want or the styles or the things that you want because you don't have the right gear. Maybe your gear is really basic, or maybe you just don't have enough lights, or you don't have this, that, and the other thing. Well, I'm here to tell you that that is incorrect. The only thing holding you back from doing or creating what you want is yourself. Because I will tell you, gear does have a place where it is important to have really good gear, but it is not the make or break point for your shoots. For example, let's say you don't have flashes. Well, use daylight. Let's say you don't have a reflector. Use a white sheet of paper or a foam core. Let's say you don't have a tripod. Well, use something to prop up your camera. It might not be the easiest method and it might be pretty janky, but it works. So there's no excuse other than the excuses that you're making. Today I'm taking you behind the scenes at a very simple photo shoot that I did in the studio. The equipment that I used was nothing fancy. It was a stand, a softbox, a Godox V1, yes, an on-camera flash, no fancy flash, transmitter, and camera. That was all I used, and the results were quite amazing. I didn't need anything fancy. I didn't need big flashes or big softboxes or anything like that. I just simply used bare bones. Now, what we did do is we got a yellow backdrop and we styled the shoot a little. We got the model in a yellow dress to match the backdrop. We got some yellow flowers, we got a frame, and we did a little bit of a creative shoot. Now the lighting looks great, but again, this was using a simple V1 flash in a softbox. Camera left at about 45 degrees to the model. Then we just shot. The biggest thing that makes these images so good is just the creativeness, and that is really where photos shine. Yes, you can go out and take pictures of people all day, but what makes them different? It's the style, it's the look, it's the pose. These are the important things that make an image great. It's the story, it's the feeling that people get when you show them the image. So these are very important, not really the gear. Yes, gear does come into play at one point or another, but if you have a simple camera and a simple light, even if you just use outdoor light, and if let's say you don't have a reflector like a big old V-flat, use a white card or a piece of foam core you can get for like $1 from Walgreens or CVS or some art supply store. But there are ways around to make your shoots amazing. Don't let gear stop you from creating the shoots that you want. You can upgrade later, no problem, but get creative. Find ways around things to make your shoots amazing. You have ideas, let's make them happen. So for the shoot in the studio, we did 2 different looks. We did one in a nice yellow dress, matching the yellow backdrop with some yellow flowers and some boots. Again, all things the model had. And then we switched to like a black outfit on the white backdrop. Now, yes, obviously someone's gonna comment and be like, oh, you had such a professional studio and you were using a Canon R5 and blah, blah. Yeah. What are you gonna do? Haters gonna hate, right? So, so we had a little fun. We did some creative poses. I'll put up some before and afters here throughout this video, including the settings so you can see what we did. But essentially, this was an off-the-cuff shoot. There was no planning. Actually, to be really honest, I showed up to the studio to film a completely different video for today, and they happened to be shooting. And so I jumped in and started shooting, and off-the-cuff created this video, which is more of a hype video for you because I want you to create images that you want. I don't want you to have barriers and things stopping you because I've been there. Oh my God, I have let the not having what I think I need or not having what I feel I need stop me from doing so many shoots, only to find out when I get that item, it's not that item at all, it's me. So you're the only one stopping you. You're the only one preventing you from doing these shoots. If you truly, really wanted to and just decided to do it, you would figure out a way and you would do it. And let's say you do that shoot and you're like, oh my gosh, that sucked, which might happen. It's happened a lot with me. Honestly, when I go to shoots today, I still look at images and I'm like, what was I thinking? But that's part of photography. That's part of learning. You're gonna learn more when you fail than when you succeed. Because when you fail, you're gonna learn, oh shoot, I shouldn't have done that. I should have done this. Then the next shoot you do, you're gonna do that and it's gonna look better. And then you're gonna be like, ooh, you know, I bet you if I would have done this, it would have looked even better. The next shoot, you're gonna do that. and it's gonna get better and better and better. You learn so much more in photography when you fail than when you succeed. And how do you fail? You fail by trying, by doing, by going out and shooting. Ooh, that rhymed. Oh, that was sick. So I'm gonna make that a t-shirt. Anyways, the point that I'm saying is, if you really want to be a photographer, if you really want to make it happen, start shooting all the time. Whenever you have a free time, go out and shoot. Whether you have a model, whether you don't have a model, go out and shoot. Try some self stuff. Set up a tripod, try some self stuff. I have seen some people do some amazing stuff with a tripod and a trigger with themselves. It's incredible. I've kind of gone on a ramble here, but you get the idea. You're responsible for your inability to do something, not your gear, not the stuff you don't have, none of that. You are. Decide to do it, plan the shoot, suck it up, go do it. You're awesome. You can do it. I believe in you. That's all for this video.